City lights below us shine so bright, 20 floors up, just you and I tonight. Cold wind blowing through your hair, this rooftop holds our last affair. We climbed these stairs so many times before, but tonight feels different than before. Your hand in mine feels distant now, like you're already gone somehow. The skyline stretches out for miles, but I can't find it in me to smile. We used to come up here to dream, now we're tearing apart at the seams. We came up here to see the view, but really came to say we're through. The altitude makes breathing hard, or maybe it's my breaking heart looking down at everything below, wondering where we'll each go from this height. We're so small, doesn't matter after all. Rooftop goodbye under the stars, and in what we are from up so high. Never thought we'd say farewell this way. Rooftop goodbye, going separate ways. The city sleeps while we fall apart on this rooftop, breaking each other's hearts so high above the world we knew. Rooftop goodbye, me without you. Remember summer nights up here when everything felt crystal clear. We mapped our future in the stars, made promises in parking garages, cars. You said you'd never let me go. Funny how things change, you know. Now we're standing edge to the edge, ready to jump off this ledge. Not literally, but metaphorically. Our relationship's catastrophe played out against the city glow. 20 floors is quite a show. The door behind us leads back down to the reality of our ghost town, of a relationship that's died up here. We have nowhere to hide from the truth we've known for weeks. This rooftop's where the ending speaks louder than words ever could. We tried our best, but it's no good. Rooftop goodbye under the stars, and in what we are from up so high. Never thought we'd say farewell this way. Rooftop goodbye, going separate ways. The city sleeps while we fall apart on this rooftop, breaking each other's hearts so high above the world we knew. Maybe we chose this place on purpose, high enough to feel the service of perspective on what we've become. Two people who are finally done. The height makes everything seem small. Our problems, our love, our rise and fall. From up here I can finally see that you were never meant for me. And I was never right for you, but we held on like people do when they're afraid of being alone. This rooftop has always known. Rooftop goodbye, it's time to go down to the world we've got to know without each other by our side. Rooftop goodbye, swallow our pride. The city wakes as we descend. This rooftop marks our bitter end, but maybe also our new start. Rooftop goodbye, separate hearts. Found them in my wallet, crumpled and old, proof of dinners and stories we told. Dates and amounts all fading away like memories of a better day. That Italian place on 5th and Main, red wine and pasta in the rain. The receipt's so old I can barely see the day we celebrated you and me. Coffee shops and late night diners too. Every receipt reminds me of you. Thermal paper turning blank and white, like our relationship losing its light. Each one a timestamp of our past, moments I thought would always last, but ink fades just like love does too. These receipts are all I have of you. Save them like they meant something more than just transactions at a store. They're evidence we once existed in a time before we twisted. Faded receipts from restaurants we loved, evidence of everything we were made of. The ink is disappearing like you did. Faded receipts, our relationships grid, timeline of our rise and fall, written on paper slips so small. Every purchase tells a tale. Faded receipts of love gone stale. Here's one from your birthday last year, when everything was still so clear. I bought you flowers and chocolate too. The receipt says exactly how much I spent on you. $27.35 for a love that's past tense. The numbers are ghostly shadows now. Time erases everything somehow. Movie tickets stapled to the back from the film that was supposed to be our soundtrack, but I can't read the title anymore, just like I can't remember what we stood for. I could ask for digital copies, but there's something about these sloppy paper trails feels more real than screenshots that don't reveal the texture of our history, the physical reality that we were here, we were alive, even if we didn't survive as a couple, as a team. We were real, not just a dream. Faded receipts from restaurants we loved, evidence of everything we were made of. The ink is disappearing like you did. Faded receipts, our relationships grid, timeline of our rise and fall, written on paper slips so small. Every purchase tells a tale. Faded receipts of love gone stale. Maybe I should throw them out, stop carrying this weight about in my wallet every single day. Let the past just fade away like the ink on thermal paper does, but I hold on to them because they're proof we weren't imaginary. This faded receipt library documents our love was real, even if we couldn't seal the deal of forever after. These receipts hold our laughter and our tears and everything between. The most honest record I've ever seen. Faded receipts I'll finally release. Let them go and find some peace. The ink is gone, so are you. Faded receipts starting new. No more carrying our past around in paper scraps that I found. Time to empty out my wallet clean. Faded receipts and this scene. Wake at 7, start the brew. 2 cups prepared, one was for you. The routine stays though you are gone. I still make coffee for 2 at dawn. Your favorite mug sits on the right, same spot it's been every night. I reach for it without thinking straight, then remember that you moved out last May. The coffee maker gurgles and hisses, reminds me of your morning kisses when you'd wrap your arms around my waist while I measured coffee grounds by taste. Muscle memory won't let me forget the way we started. Morning set in stone and rhythm and routine, the most domestic love scene. We drink in comfortable silence there, reading news and breathing air that smell like coffee and like us. Now it's just caffeine and dust. Morning coffee ritual I can't break, making yours out of old habits' sake. The second cup just sits and cools. Morning coffee ritual makes me a fool for thinking you'll walk through that door and take your mug like times before, but you never do, you never will. Morning coffee ritual, standing still. Try to break this habit hard, bought a single serve regard to my solitary morning state, but the big pot just sits and waits to be filled with enough for 2, because mornings still mean me and you. In my body's automatic mind that hasn't caught up to being left behind of coffee conversation, glance across the table at your face. Now just empty morning space. Friends say get rid of your mug to erase all the traces left of you, but that feels like I'm erasing proof that we were real under this roof, that we had something worth keeping, even if I'm left here weeping into my coffee every dawn, wishing you were not yet gone from this kitchen and this ritual that's become my visual remaining of our relationship before it took its final trip. Oh, morning coffee ritual I can't break, making yours out of old habits' sake. The second cup just sits and cools. Morning coffee ritual makes me a fool for thinking you'll walk through that door and take your mug like times before, but you never do, you never will. Morning coffee ritual, standing still. Maybe tomorrow I'll make 1 cup, finally give this ritual up, start my mornings fresh and new without the ghost of me and you. Standing in this kitchen space without the memory of your face, lit by early morning light. Maybe tomorrow I just might be ready to let go at last. Stop living in the coffee past, but for today I'll make us 2, 1 for me and 1 for you, who isn't here and won't come back. My morning coffee ritual attack on my attempts to move ahead. 1 for the living, 1 for the dead. Morning coffee ritual ends today. Poured your cup down the sink, okay. Learning to make just 1 alone. Morning coffee ritual on my own. Got a smaller pot that fits my life without you as my almost wife. Starting over with my morning brew. Morning coffee ritual, I'm through. Third floor, 4th door on the right, where we spend every Friday night. The numbers burned into my brain, can't walk past without the pain. I know this building way too well, Every stair is tales to tell about the times I climbed up here, full of hope and love and fear that you might change your mind someday and ask me not to go away. But you never did, we stayed the same, playing this apartment game. Someone else lives there now, I know, but my heart hasn't let it go of the version of this space where you lived and kept your place in my life and in my heart. Before everything fell apart, the new tenant has no clue that these walls once held me and you. Apartment 304 holds our past, all the moments that didn't last, every kiss and every fight. Apartment 304, paradise where we built our temporary home before you wanted to be alone. The number haunts me everywhere. Apartment 304, still there. I remember helping you move in, cardboard boxes to begin your new chapter in this place. The smile across your face when you handed me a key, said you wanted me to be able to come and go at will. That key I carry with me still, even though it doesn't work. The locks were changed. I was berserk when I found out you moved on to someone new. Now that I'm gone, I drive by sometimes late at night to see if your window light is still on, like it used to be when you were waiting there for me. But different curtains hang there now, different life, different vow being made behind that door. We're not us anymore, just strangers who once shared a space at apartment 304's place in a city full of homes where I wander now alone. Apartment 304 holds our past, all the moments that didn't last, every kiss and every fight. Apartment 304, our paradise where we built our temporary home before you wanted to be alone. The number haunts me everywhere. Apartment 304, still there. I should find a different route, one that doesn't take me about past this building and this door where you don't live anymore. But my feet just automatically take me to this memory of when I had somewhere to go, someone who would say hello and kiss me at the door before we're not us anymore. I need to accept it's done. Apartment 304, I'm done. Looking up at your old window. Apartment 304, let go. Apartment 304, part of my past, found a new route home at last. Don't walk by there anymore. Apartment 304, close that door. Someone new is living your life without the pain and without the strife. The number's just a number now. Apartment 304, took my vow to stop haunting my own history. Set apartment 304 and me free. Stopped at the intersection where we met, engine idling with regret. This traffic light has seen it all, our beginning and our fall. You crossed against the signal that day. I slammed my brakes to keep you safe. You smiled apologetic and sweet, right here in the middle of the street. Now every time I stop right here, I see a phantom figure near, crossing without looking both ways, like you did back in better days. Green means go, but I just stay. Red light waiting every day for you to cross the street again and smile at me like way back when. Horns honking behind me loud, but I'm lost in memories crowd of that moment when we met. Red light I can't forget. Cycle time, 90 seconds in its prime, 30 yellow, 60 red. All these numbers in my head from stopping here so many times, caught between these traffic lines of moving forward or staying back at this intersection of our track, recording my mind of you crossing perpendicular through my careful planned out life that day. When you jaywalked into my way, the light turns green, I don't move yet, can't accelerate past this regret of letting you go. Eventually when you were everything to me, another cycle starts again. Red, yellow, green, and then back to red where I began. Red light waiting, one man plan to stay stuck in this moment when we were strangers about to begin. Red light waiting for you to appear, hoping you'll cross the street right here, but you never do, you never will. Red light waiting, sitting still at this intersection of our past, where I wish I could make time last forever at this traffic light. Red light waiting every night. I could take a different road, avoid this intersection's load of memories I carry here, but something makes me persevere in coming back to this exact spot where we met, and now we're not together anymore, but still this light has seen our love and will remember even when I'm gone. When I finally move on from this intersection point of our lives that were joined for a moment in the street before our eventual defeat. Red light waiting turns to green, time to leave this intersection. See, you're not coming back to me. Red light waiting, finally press the gas and drive away from this light where I would stay forever if I could, but no. Red light waiting, time to go. Fiction section, second row. first said hello, you were reading, I was shy. Now I still go there and cry between the shelves of paperbacks where our beginning tracks started with a simple line. Is that book any good of mine? You looked up with those eyes that would become my sunrise every morning for 2 years. Now that corner holds my tears. The books remain, but you're not there. Just empty space and dusty air where you once stood, reading slow that romance novel long ago. I should have known right from the start that you'd be fiction, break my heart. Like all the stories on these shelves, we couldn't be our better selves. Bookstore corner where we began, a story that had no plan. Still browse the shelves hoping to find bookstore corner, peace of mind. Among the pages and the words, the most romantic thing I've heard was your laugh in this small space. Bookstore corner, your face. I've read every book that you were holding that day when our story was unfolding. Trying to understand your mind through characters and plots designed by authors who don't know our pain. I come back here again and again, like somehow you'll be standing there, reaching for a book with care, the way you did that autumn day before you went away from this corner and from me. Now just books and memory. The staff must think I'm strange by now, coming here but never somehow actually buying anything. Just standing here remembering that moment when I found the nerve to speak to you, to serve up my awkward opening line that somehow made you mine for a little while at least, before our relationship ceased to exist outside this place. Bookstore corner, hold your grace. Bookstore corner where we began, a story that had no plan. Still browse the shelves hoping to find bookstore corner, peace of mind. Among the pages and the words, the most romantic thing I've heard was your laugh in this small space. Bookstore corner, your face. Maybe I should find new bookstores, places without Mary's doors, opening to our beginning here. But every other shop feels clear of emotion and of you. This corner is my only clue that we were real, that we existed before fate twisted our ending into something sad. We had something good, we had a meet cute in this very spot. Now it's all I've got to prove we weren't imaginary. This bookstore corner, library of our love stories, first page. Bookstore corner, my cage. Bookstore corner, I'm letting go, finding new places I can go to buy my books and start again. Bookstore corner, make amends with the fact that lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, alike to how we met back then. Bookstore corner, the end. Rain came down without warning that day. You offered shelter I couldn't say no to your smile and your small umbrella. Standing close, I was your fella. From the moment under nylon dome, walking you to your apartment home. Our shoulders touching, getting wet. The closest I've been to you yet. You smell like rain and something sweet. Walking slowly down the street, not wanting this walk to ever end. Hoping we'd be more than friends. Getting wet but didn't care, as long as you were there beside me in this sudden storm. Your presence keeping me warm, despite the cold rain coming down. As we walk through this town under your umbrella shield, our fate was somehow sealed. Shared umbrella in the pouring rain. Now I walk alone again. Every rainstorm brings me back. Shared umbrella, what we lack. The closeness of that first day when rain brought you my way. Under shelter meant for one. Shared umbrella, we were done before we even really started. Left me broken hearted every time the clouds roll in. Shared umbrella, where we begin. I bought my own umbrella now, but somehow it feels wrong to allow myself to stay dry when it rains. When wetness brings back pains, a memory of that perfect day when weather brought you to my way. I still get drenched most of the time, hoping lightning strikes twice in this climate. But no one offers me their umbrella. No one wants to be my fella, or my girl, or anything. Shared umbrella, wedding ring. We never got to future plan. Under umbrella, hand in hand. The forecast calls for rain tonight. I'll go out, maybe I just might find someone caught without protection. Make a romantic connection like we did that April day. But they've all got their own these days. No one needs to share anymore. Shared umbrella, I'm sure, was a different time and place when people moved at slower pace and didn't check their weather apps before they left, perhaps. Shared umbrella in the pouring rain. Now I walk alone again. Every rainstorm brings me back. Shared umbrella, what we lack. The closeness of that first day when rain brought you my way. Under shelter meant for one. Shared umbrella, we were done before we even really started. Left me broken hearted every time the clouds roll in. Shared umbrella, where we began. I've romanticized this moment, maybe made it more than it could be. In reality, we shared space under shelter for a minute's grace before we reached your apartment door. And you took your umbrella indoor, leaving me standing in the rain alone again, with my pain of wanting something that first day that you couldn't give away. But I built our whole love story on this one moment of shared glory under your umbrella's dome, walking you back home. Shared umbrella was just kindness shown, not We used to talk for hours here. Now just silence I can hear. Coffee getting cold between this kitchen table's awkward scene. You scroll your phone, I read the news. Neither one of us can choose words to bridge this growing gap. Kitchen table, communicate and trap. Remember when we couldn't stop talking over dinner's crop of daily stories, big and small. Now we barely talk at all. Words we can't find anymore. Conversations like before when everything was new and bright. Now we eat in silent night, the clinking of our forks and knives, only sound in our declining lives. Together but alone we sit. Kitchen table, this is it. Kitchen table silence growing loud. Can't remember what we're about. Used to laugh right in this place. Kitchen table silence, empty space between where you sit and where I am. An ocean in this kitchen span, a wooden surface keeping us apart. Kitchen table silence, broken heart. I try to start a conversation about the weather or my coffee cup, but you just nod and look away. Back to your phone where you stay, connected to the world out there, while I'm stuck here in this chair across from you, but miles apart. Kitchen table where we start to realize we've got nothing left to say to each other, bereft the connection that we had. Kitchen table, we're so sad. The silence screams at me tonight that nothing here is going right between us in the space we share. Kitchen table, do you care that we've become these strangers who sit across from each other through meals without a single word? Kitchen table, haven't heard your voice in days. It seems just silence and abandoned dreams. Kitchen table silence growing loud. Can't remember what we're about. Used to laugh right in this place. Kitchen table silence, empty space between where you sit and where I am. An ocean in this kitchen span, a wooden surface keeping us apart. Kitchen table silence, broken heart. Maybe we should sell this table too. Start fresh somewhere without the view of all our silent meals consumed in this kitchen. Our relationship doomed by inability to communicate. Kitchen table, it's too late to save what we once had. This silence makes me mad that we let it get this far, that we forgot who we are when we're together in this space. Kitchen table, face to face, but not really seeing each other. Kitchen table, we smother our relationship with quiet. Maybe we should start a riot of words and screams and anything. Kitchen table, make us sing or cry or feel something real instead of this surreal silence that's become our norm. Kitchen table silence ends today. We need to talk or walk away. Can't keep sitting here in quiet. Kitchen table silence, I'm tired of pretending this is fine. Kitchen table, draw the line between staying and leaving here. Kitchen table silence, crystal clear that we need to make a choice. Kitchen table, find our voice or accept that we are done. Kitchen table silence, everyone knows that silence kills in the end. Kitchen table, we can't pretend. Always ask for window seats so you could watch the world beneath. I'd watch you instead of the view. Every flight I think of you. your face pressed against the glass, watching landscapes as we pass over mountains, towns and seas. Window seat memories. You'd point out things below, rivers, highway, lights that glow. I'd pretend to look but see only you looking back at me. 30,000 feet up high is where I learned to say goodbye, in increments and moments small, during flights before I'll fall. From grace and love and partnership, window seat on every trip reminded me of what we were before everything's a blur. Window seat memory haunts me still. Every time I fly I feel the chill of knowing you're not sitting there. Window seat memory, empty air next to me where you belong. Window seat memory, something's wrong with traveling alone like this. Window seat memory, what I miss. Now I book the aisle instead. Can't handle window seats, dread of seeing that spot vacant where you used to sit without a care. Excited for the journey ahead. Now I just wanna stay in bed rather than fly anywhere without you in that window chair. The flight attendant always asks if I wanna close the window, masks the light. I always say yes please. Window seat memory, disease of loving someone who loved to fly. Now I'm grounded, wondering why. The view means nothing without you to point out everything we flew over on our way to places that we'd explore. All the traces of our travels documented in window seat light presented, streaming across your happy face. Now just empty space. Window seat memory haunts me still. Every time I fly I feel the chill of knowing you're not sitting there. Window seat memory, empty air next to me where you belong. Window seat memory, something's wrong with traveling alone like this. Window seat memory, what I miss. Maybe I should try window seats again, reclaim them as my own, and then learn to love the view myself. Put our memory on the shelf of things I used to do with you that I can still do, just pursue alone and find my own joy in the things you deploy to make me smile during flights. Window seats and their delights can be mine without your presence. Window seat, new lessons in independence and in growth. Window seat memory, oath to myself to fly again, not held back by where we'd been. Window seat memory, letting go. Booked a window seat, tomorrow's show of clouds and sky and earth below. Window seat memory, I'll grow into someone who can fly without you by my side. Window seat memory, I'm free to travel just as me. watching numbers going up and down, driver asking where to go. I don't have anywhere to go. Since you left, I just drive around, hoping somehow you'll be found in the backseat next to me, like you used to be. On Friday nights, heading home from bars where we'd roam, through conversations deep and light, taxi meter running through the night. Since you left, I just drive around, hoping somehow you'll be found at the end of some random street, where our destiny will meet again, like it did before, when we were something more than strangers in separate spaces. Taxi meter, different places. Taxi meter running up the cost of searching for what I have lost, driving circles through the night. Taxi meter running, no end in sight. The fare keeps climbing higher still as I search against my will for something that's already gone. Taxi meter running on. Driver thinks I'm crazy, probably circling blocks methodically, looking for, I won't say what, someone in a specific spot where we used to meet and kiss before all of this fell apart and left me here. Taxi meter, engineer of my misery in fair form. Every dollar another storm of realization that you're gone. Taxi meter running on. I've spent more than I should tonight, driving around until the light of dawn breaks over this city. Taxi meter, self-pity in numerical form ascending. This night ride is never ending until I accept you're not coming back. Taxi meter, off track from any logical destination, just circling my frustration. Taxi meter running up the cost of searching for what I have lost, driving circles through the night. Taxi meter running, no end in sight. The fare keeps climbing higher still as I search against my will for something that's already gone. Taxi meter running. Sir, I think you need to choose a destination, or you'll lose more money than this ride is worth. The driver says with mirth in his voice, like he's seen this before. People using taxi for therapy and escape from home. Taxi meter, I roam through streets we used to know together. Taxi meter, tether to reality is the fare reminding me you're not there and won't be found, no matter how many streets I circle now. Taxi meter running, take me home. Time to stop this endless roam through memories and streets we knew. Taxi meter, we're through with this pointless search tonight. Taxi meter, see the light that you're gone and I'm alone. Taxi meter, take me home. Waiting in my car alone, staring at my silent phone. You're inside with someone new. I'm out here missing you. The emergency that brought you here wasn't life or death, I fear. just urgent enough to call someone, and I'm not that call anymore for you to make. Hospital parking lot heartbreak of seeing you walk in that door with someone who's not what I was before. Can't go in, can't drive away. Hospital parking lot, I stay in this limbo in between the life we had and what I've seen you building with somebody else. Hospital parking lot, I delve into obsession and despair, sitting in my car out here. Hospital parking lot, my limbo space. Can't see your face, can't leave this place between moving on and holding tight. Hospital parking lot all night, waiting for you to come back out so I can see what you're about with this new person by your side. Hospital parking lot, I hide. I know it's wrong to be here now, stalking from my car somehow, trying to catch a glimpse of you with whoever you're into. These days since we fell apart, hospital parking lot, my heart breaks watching you move on so fast while I'm still stuck here in our past. The security guard eyes me with suspicion. I'm on some kind of mission that doesn't make sense to him. Hospital parking lot so dim, the lights that shine on my despair. I should leave before you see my car here, pathetically waiting for I don't know what. Hospital parking lot, I'm caught in the cycle of wanting to know if you're happy, if I should go completely from your life for good. Hospital parking lot, I should have more dignity than this. Hospital parking lot, I miss you, but this isn't the way to show it. I can't stay. Hospital parking lot, my limbo space. Can't see your face, can't leave this place between moving on and holding tight. Hospital parking lot all night, waiting for you to come back out so I can see what you're about with this new person by your side. Hospital parking lot, I hide. You emerge with them in tow, laughing at something I know I should look away, but I can't. Hospital parking lot, I plant myself deeper in this seat, hoping you won't see me peep at your new happiness. Hospital parking lot, confess that I'm not over you at all, that watching you stand tall with someone new destroys me. Hospital parking lot, I see clearly now that I need help. Hospital parking lot, I yelp silently in pain street where we used to always meet. Every sunset takes me back to the love we used to have. 6 p.m. the light turns gold. Stories here that we once told. Walking hand in hand right here. Sunset Boulevard so clear. In my memory of us then, before we didn't know when everything would fall apart. Sunset Boulevard, my heart. The sun goes down like we did too. Colors faded into blue, then purple, then the dark of night. Sunset Boulevard, no light can last forever, burning bright. We learned that lesson in plain sight, on the street where we would meet. Sunset Boulevard at 6 p.m. reminds me of us way back when everything was painted gold. Sunset Boulevard, stories untold of our future we planned there, walking through the golden air. Now I walk this street alone. Sunset Boulevard, overthrown by reality and time's passage. Sunset Boulevard, the message that nothing gold can stay remain. Sunset Boulevard, all my pains. I still walk this street each day at sunset, hoping in some way you'll be there waiting for me, like you were habitually. For 2 years straight we'd meet right here. Sunset Boulevard, so dear to my heart and to my past. Nothing beautiful can last. I learned that lesson hard right here. Sunset Boulevard made it clear that golden hours fade to black and you can't ever go back. The magic hour photographers love is when I think about the shove that reality gave to our romance. Sunset Boulevard, no chance of lasting past the golden glow. We were a sunset, now I know, beautiful but brief by design. Sunset Boulevard, divine. For a moment then it's gone. Sunset Boulevard moves on to tomorrow's sunset new. Without me, without you. Sunset Boulevard at 6 p.m. reminds me of us way back when everything was painted gold. Sunset Boulevard, stories untold of our future we planned there, walking through the golden air. Now I walk this street alone. Sunset Boulevard, overthrown by reality and time's passage. Sunset Boulevard, the message that nothing gold can stay remain. Sunset Boulevard, all my pains. Maybe I should find new streets where the sunset never meets. My memories of you and me. Sunset Boulevard, I'm free to walk anywhere I choose. Sunset Boulevard, I lose nothing by avoiding here, except this ritual I hold dear, of torturing myself each night by walking through this golden light that reminds me what we had. Sunset Boulevard, so sad that I can't let this ritual go. Sunset Boulevard, I know I should, but evening after evening I'm here grieving. Sunset Boulevard, I'm breaking free, finding new streets just for me, where the gold doesn't remind. Sunset Boulevard, I'll find new places to watch the sun descend. Sunset Boulevard, my friend, for 2 years now, goodbye. Sunset Boulevard, I'll try to make new memories there. stuck between the pages of a book from the film we went to see. Can't remember what we watched that night, just remember you and me, sitting in the darkness there, sharing popcorn arm to arm. The ticket stub is all I have of that night's particular charm. The date is printed fading there, May 15th, 2 years ago. Back when we were something more, before I had to let you go. The date is printed there in black. Wish I could take it all back to that night when we were good. Old movie ticket understood that we were happy in that time. Old movie ticket in its prime. Our relationship was strong before it all went wrong. Old movie ticket stub torn in half, reminder of our photograph, moment captured on that day. Old movie ticket, you went away, but this paper remains as proof that we existed under this roof of cinema where we would hide. Old movie tickets side by side. I don't remember the film's plot, just the feeling that I got sitting next to you in dark. Old movie ticket left its mark on my memory more than any scene. Old movie ticket in between the pages where it's pressed flat, like our love that fell flat after reaching its climax peak. Old movie ticket makes me weak to think about that perfect night before our eventual flight from each other's arms and lives. Old movie ticket survives when our relationship could not. Old movie ticket, all I've got. The paper's thin and worn now, but I've kept it safe somehow through moves and years and changes. All old movie ticket, I recall that night in perfect detail still. Old movie ticket gives me the thrill of remembering when we were young and our story just begun in that movie theater dark. Old movie ticket made its mark. Old movie ticket stub torn in half, reminder of our photograph, moment captured on that day. Old movie ticket, you went away, but this paper remains as proof that we existed under this roof of cinema where we would hide. Old movie tickets side by side. Maybe I should throw it out, stop carrying this about in my wallet or my book. Old movie ticket, every look at this stub brings pain renewed. Old movie ticket, I viewed this memory too many times. Old movie ticket, paradigms of holding on too tight, too long to artifacts of our love song that ended years ago now. Old movie ticket, allow myself to move forward free from this stub's hold on me. Old movie ticket, time to release, let this memory find its peace in the trash where it belongs. Old movie ticket, I've been wrong to keep you as a talisman. Old movie ticket, I'm a man who needs to live in present tense. Old movie ticket, makes no sense to keep reminders of the past. Old movie ticket, free at last. next to mine in the cup. You forgot it when we broke up. Can't throw it out, can't use it too. This toothbrush is all I have of you. Standing in my bathroom space, taking up your rightful place. Even though you're long gone, left behind. Toothbrush holding on to the hope you'll come back for it. Left behind, toothbrush, I commit to keeping it here just in case you return to this place. Such a small thing left behind occupies my entire mind. Morning and night when I brush, this toothbrush makes me hush. My thoughts are moving on ahead, left behind, toothbrush instead. I'm stuck here in the past with you, and your toothbrush that's still blue. Left behind, toothbrush by the sink makes me stop and makes me think about mornings we once shared. Left behind, toothbrush, you once cared enough to keep supplies here with me. Left behind, toothbrush, now I see that you forgot it on purpose. Maybe left behind, toothbrush, it could be that you wanted to leave something behind. Left behind, toothbrush, I find meaning in the small object left of your presence. I've bereft. Friends, they throw it out. It's weird to keep your toothbrush like it's revered, some holy relic of our past. Left behind, toothbrush, how long will it last? In my bathroom taking space. Left behind, toothbrush, I replace it with nothing. Clear the spot. Left behind, toothbrush, I cannot bring myself to do it yet. Left behind, toothbrush, I'm upset that something so mundane can't hold this power over me. I'm told I'm being ridiculous, but still left behind, toothbrush, my will power is no match for this thing. The bristles are getting hard now. For months I'm not on you somehow. It wouldn't even work anymore if you came back to my door asking for your toothbrush back. Left behind, toothbrush, I lack the courage to admit it's done. That you're not coming, not the one who will return here evermore. Left behind, toothbrush by my door. Left behind, toothbrush by the sink makes me stop and makes me think about mornings we once shared. Left behind, toothbrush, you once cared enough to keep supplies here with me. Left behind, toothbrush, now I see that you forgot it on purpose. Maybe left behind, toothbrush, it could be that you wanted to leave something behind. Left behind, toothbrush, I find meaning in the small object left. You pray I'm throwing it away. Toothbrush can't stay in my bathroom anymore, taking up space on my floor of consciousness every day. Left behind, toothbrush, okay, I'm ready to let this go. Left behind, toothbrush, I know it's just an object, nothing more. Not a sign you'll walk through my door again someday to claim your thing. Left behind, toothbrush, I'm freeing myself from this attachment now. Left behind, toothbrush, I vow to fill the space with someone marks left behind. Toothbrush here left, no more of your presence here. Left behind, toothbrush finally clear. Everything looks clean and new, washed away like me and you. Puddles reflect the clearing sky. Morning after rain, I wonder why. The world looks brighter after storms, while I'm still wearing my old forms of heartbreak and I'm missing you. Morning after rain, it's true that nature moves on faster than humans do. Then I can, from the tempest of our breakup. Morning after rain, I wake up to a world refreshed and clean. While I'm stuck in between, the storm has passed but I'm still here, waiting for the clouds to clear from my heart and from my mind. Morning after rain, I find that the world's renewal marks my inability to unlock from the grief of losing you. Morning after rain, askew. Morning after rain feels fresh and strange. Everything has had to change. The world moves on after the storm. Morning after rain, new norm of living without you here beside me. Morning after rain, set me free from this melancholy state. Morning after rain, I wait for my own storm to pass through. Morning after rain, I'm due for some clearing skies myself. Morning after rain, put on the shelf all this pain I've carried around. Morning after rain, I found the streets are clean, the air is crisp. Morning after rain, I miss the way you loved stormy weather. Morning after rain, together we would watch from the window. The lightning and the winds blow through the trees and through our hair. When we'd venture out there in the middle of the storm. Morning after rain, the form our love took was tempestuous too. Lots of thunder, lightning too, bright and loud, then quiet calm. Morning after rain, no balm can soothe this ache I feel. Morning after rain, surreal. I'm still stuck in the storm phase, while the world has moved through the days to sunshine and to blue skies clear. Morning after rain, I fear I'll be in this storm something else that the rain happens to. Maybe I'm the storm, it's true that I'm the source of my own weather. Morning after rain, whether I choose sunshine or choose storms is up to me. In what forms I let my grief and pain take. Morning after rain.